Hello YouTube, welcome to today's video, which I'm super excited to make because I've been getting this question a lot, like how do you aim train, how do you improve your aim, how do you warm up before your Valorant games, and I'm here to answer everything. So let's get right to the point, alright? So there are three methods that I train, and I do this every single time before I start like a new gaming session. For example, I just woke up, right, and I want to play in like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm gonna start like warm upping like 1.5 hour before I do play. So as I said, there are three steps to my warm up, but there's also something else that's pretty important whenever I warm up, and that is stretching my arms and stretching my wrist. So you guys should find like some exercises that would help you like get the best stretch on your wrist, the best stretch on your arms. But for me, a couple of things that like are working is I saw I think Ten's doing this. He does this with his arm. Basically, he puts them in like this kind of motion and just like wiggles them like this, spins around, and you can hear your wrists like cracking up a little bit. So I mostly use that exercise, but then like also like try exercises like this or any different exercises that would like help me in general. All right, now let's get into the three steps that I do. Right, so the first important thing that helps me with my aim is aim labs. So if you use Kovacs instead, then it's all good. You can do the same playlist and everything on Kovacs as well. I wish I had Kovacs, but I don't feel like paying 10 euros when I could have aim labs for free, even though Kovac is super good. So if you have Kovac, if you have aim labs, this is for you both. So as you guys can see, I'm in aim labs right now, and I'm gonna show you my routine and everything I do in aim labs to get my aim to be better. Right, so first and the most important thing in my opinion is your sensitivity. Okay, so one of my friends that's pretty high ranked in IMMORTAL that has godly aim has given me this tip, and I was really skeptical about it at first, but I've noticed that it's working for me, so I just continue doing it, and that is making basically kind of like doubling your sensitivity. So you guys go to controls, and basically on Valorant, my sensitivity is 0.5. So this has nothing to do with the DPI, it's just the sensitivity. Whatever sense that you're playing in on Valorant, make your sense on aim lab higher than that. So for example, I play with 0.5 sensitivity, and when I add plus 1.20% on that, that is the sense that I want to be playing on aim lab. So for example, if your sensitivity is 0.5, when you add plus 1.20% on that sensitivity, that's 1.7. So this is the sense you're going to be playing on aim lab, and I'm going to elaborate why. So with this sense, you're not going to get the best scores on aim lab and everything. It's just more about practicing your mouse movement, your mouse control, and how to make your aim more stable. This is what has been working for me. It makes my aim definitely like a lot more stable whenever I go into Valorant. What if this like fucks up my sensitivity as a whole? Like what if I'm not able to play on my sensitivity anymore and have to go higher? But as like my practicing progressed with aim lab and higher sensitivity, I kept on noticing how my sensitivity on how my aim is way more stable than Valorant. Right. So when we got that out of the way, and now I can show you what I play on aim labs to get my aim to be better. Right, so I don't play this spider shot, grid shot. I know everyone loves grid shot, but I'm not gonna tell you like go play 15 grid shot a day. That's just not what's gonna work for you. So you go into custom right here, okay? You go into workshop and you type in Voltaic, just like that, right? Voltaic, and there are a lot of, as you can see, a lot of playlists, a lot of maps from Voltaic that you can play, which are pretty hard to do, so your aim practice is gonna be more worth it. So just go ahead, download, they take like really easy to download. Just download every Voltaic map that you see, except for like these easy ones. Like you can see they have a red and they say like Voltaic blah blah easy. Don't download them. We go hard mode. You want to improve your aim, just go with the good ones. I'm gonna show you a couple of examples of Voltaic and like what kind of maps do they have. So this is like one of them, and I'm just gonna like, I'm not even gonna play it, I'm just gonna show you like how it goes. And as you can see, I'm moving my mouse pretty slowly because I'm playing on a higher sense that I'm used to, but it also like helps me like get a better grip of my mouse, get some more mouse control, and just in general improve my aim. Your scores are not gonna be amazing or very high since you're playing with a sense that you're not really used to. So just don't care about getting like as high a score as possible. Just try to get like higher score than what you usually get, so you still improve, but you don't need to be the best because you're playing with a really weird sense for you, especially at the beginning. This playlist was really popular on Kovacs, but now they brought it to Aim Labs, which this playlist like made me want to buy Kovac, but it's really like great that it's now on Aim Labs as well. So this is like a tracking exercise, you need to hit it, but yeah, these are like the tracking. The Voltaic maps are really not that easy, so it's I feel like it's really gonna help you with the aim training. Alright, this is also tracking. You have like really a lot of Voltaic maps that you can try. If you want, still play grid shot. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying like which maps work for me the best and which maps I think are the best. Okay, now that we're done with Aim Labs, let's go to the second step. So as you can see, we're in practice 2 right now, and just to prove it to you, like which sense do I have here, it's 1.49 or 1.5. I just change it, whatever I feel like. So now that I've just like came from playing Aim Lab with 1.7 cents when I do play with 0.5, it's really weird to me, right? Like whenever I move the mouse, it's just like much slower, which is normal. So that's why you go into practice 2, just to get used to your Valorant sense and playing like the Valorant game. So you're gonna go into practice, just like shoot at these bots. Like you're right away you're gonna notice like how much more stable your aim is, because you just played with a really huge sensitivity and you tried really hard to like control your mouse the best way that you can, because it's such a big sensitivity change. So when you're gonna go back to Valorant, it's just gonna feel like more natural to you and more stable, your aim. So what you can do is just basically shoot at like all of these bots. Practice those one taps. You can do this for like 5 minutes, just randomly shoot the bots. You can like, in practice tool is like, you can do whatever you want to do really. What I usually do is, I feel like I'm ready after Aim Lab, so I just want to like go and get adjusted to Valorant a little more, so I just shoot them like this. But depends what you want to practice. You can try like a lot of different things. For example, right here you can control your recoil pattern, and basically whatever you want to practice, you can do it in the practice range. For example, let's say you want to practice counter strafing. You can go here and either do this, like between this wooden thingy. You can either do that, or if you want to try like killing people while counter strafing, you can go change your agent, pick Sage, and put a wall like right here. Then use the Sage wall as a regular wall that you want to like jiggle pick and like try to like counter strafe and get a kill. And you can practice your counter strafing like this. So basically whatever you want to practice, you can do in the practice range. You can like do, I've seen people do like 50 flicks on the left, like this. And then do 50 flicks on the right, and then do 50 flicks like from up to down and vice versa. But it's whatever you feel like you want to do, you can do it in the practice range. So now the third and final step before, like for aim practice, before queuing up, is practicing your aim on Deathmatch. Why is this really important, you might say? It's because you played Aim Lab with different sensitivity, then you went a little bit into practice tool, but you still don't know if your aim today is godly because of all that practice, or it's trash. And on Deathmatch is where you can see like how much your aim training work today, you know? So what I do, I go into deathmatch. I just play until, like, you can play one, you can play two death matches, or however many you feel that your aim is stable and good to go for competitive. So you maybe, like, if you train really hard in aim lab, and if you like start the deathmatch off by killing like 10 people all the way one taps, then you know that your aim is ready. So you don't even have to finish the first deathmatch that you started. You can just leave and go queue up for comp. But if you feel like your aim is still shaky and you're not feeling good about your aim, just go queue up for one more deathmatch. Like, I was talking for most of the video, but I'm still like top fragging in this deathmatch. And I wasn't even focusing, like, I was focusing more on making the video. And this is like an immortal lobby, but I'm still shitting on these kids. Why? Because they don't know the tips that I just gave you guys. So yeah, thanks for everyone who watched this video until the very end. I really hope my aim training routine helps you just like it helps me. And I hope you guys like write down some comments about how is it going, how the training is going for you, if it actually helps you, because for me it really does. I really appreciate all the support. I hope you guys can leave a like on this video if you liked it or if it was useful. And also go follow my Twitch because I stream daily. So yeah, come say hi in the chat. I'm usually streaming at 3 p.m. CEST. And yeah, I hope you guys can join the streams and we can have some fun time together. I'll see you in the next video though.